Hi, this is Jim Cramer speaking with Rev Shark, whose new book, Invest Like a Shark, will work for you in this very tough time. Rev Shark, tell me, how did a deaf guy with no job and limited capital make a fortune in the stock market?
Well, a lot of it was learning what the psychology of the market is about and getting away from looking at the market like I had. You can't compete with mutual funds. So why should I invest like a mutual fund when I'm just a small guy who really doesn't know anything more than I'll never know as much as Fidelity will know. Right. I'll never know as much as you're going to know. And so I have to find an approach that worked for me. And that approach was to trade the psychology and emotions and to focus on those things rather than the fundamentals and things like that. Even though those are important, right, and you want to consider them.
Whatever works.
Right. But in so many cases, what's more important are the emotions that are driving things. And if you focus on that, get out when the emotions shift, go in aggressively when the emotions are high, then you can profit in that way. But you have to be able to sell and buy readily and get over the fixation that selling is some monumental event that you only do once in a while. Right. People are afraid to sell, and that's a big mistake.
Yes, they are. We're speaking with Rev Shark, whose new book, Invest Like a Shark, I'm recommending, and I've recommended it to the point where I actually wrote the foreword because I believe in what Rev Shark says, even as his strategy is very different from mine, because I've always believed that there are many ways to win. Can you give us a sense about whether there is a way that people can do this even if they're not doing it full time? Can they use your method even if they're at another job? Do they have to be looking at the tape all day?
Well, I think you can do this on a part-time basis. Okay. I think the important thing is to, I know you're not going to agree with me, is to use charts, because charts are going to give you a methodology. It's not that they're going to predict where a price is going to go, but they give you a structure in which you can cut your losses at a certain point and take gains at a certain point. And that's the important thing, is to use a methodology so that you get in and out at in set circumstances when things occur.
Now, when you mention charts, I know a lot of our viewers have always want to say, well, whose charts? Which charts? What charts do we look at? Give us a sense of what you're talking about there.
Well, there's a lot of different websites that have good charting programs. And all you need to do is look at a chart that shows what the price is and the volume. That is all you need. You don't need stochastics and all these other crazy things. All you need is price and volume. And you can get that in the internet anywhere, in a number of different places.
You write your column for realmoney.com. Have you been giving people tips from your book yet for the Real Money column?
Well, I'm going to be writing a series about some of these and some of the aspects of this and really discuss this more fully. I hope we get some feedback in the blog so we can discuss a lot of these topics more intently. I know there's people who will disagree with me, and that's good. I welcome that. Right. So.
All right. We're speaking with Reverend Shark Tapor. This is a man who's been with us since the beginning, basically, of TheStreet.com. The book is Invest Like a Shark. When we come back, I want to talk about this current market and how to navigate it using the techniques that are in Invest Like a Shark.